be open-minded. The fifth thing, Israel is doing a lot of great things, and the United States has a lot to learn from a small country. Hello friends, and welcome to another vlog. This is an exciting vlog, as you might have guessed by the flag in the background. This is a culture shock video about what are my thoughts on living in Israel for almost 4 years and then moving back to the United States. It has been really hard, as you can imagine. The culture shock you would have as an American moving to a country that's different from your home country. You would sort of experience the same kind of shock, culture shock, but in reverse. I have adjusted and I have loved the Israeli culture and calling Israel my home for 4 years, and it still is my home. And I am a proud Israeli supporter and Zionist. I love it. Now living in the United States again, it's really weird. So in this video, I'm just gonna reflect a bit about what has caught me by surprise. And Sasha's here with us. I didn't put her there. She voluntarily sat in this corner of the couch. So enjoy. So I want to start with something silly and something light. The first thing might sound sort of stupid, but it doesn't matter. Being in Israel and in any European country is the amount of water in the toilet. There is not a lot of water in the toilet, whether it is to conserve water, like why do you need a lot of water in the toilet? Like in the United States, there's double, or if not triple, the amount of water in the toilet. You don't need that much. What is the purpose? I don't know. It's not necessary, and we could be using it for other things. What do you think? Have you ever thought about it? Number 2, I felt so safe going out by myself, walking the streets at night during the day in Israel. I felt so safe walking and taking the bus at night. I never felt unsafe, like never. I felt totally comfortable arriving home late and walking 20 minutes by foot on the sidewalk to get home. Here in California, I do not have that same level of safety. At the same time, people are not out after sunset walking. I don't see a lot of people out. Of course, California, the United States, it's so large, it's so vast. You don't see so many people out and about as you do in Israel, as I did in Israel. Like, such a small country, everyone is so compact and tightly squeezed in together, and I miss that a lot. Here it's so, I can go out and I can go walk Sasha and not see anyone for like 15 minutes, and it's like weird. Back to the point, I wouldn't walk by myself at night for a long distance. It's just different. The vibe is different. I miss Israel. I miss the security and the safety. And if you have never been, you should visit and experience it for yourself and not just listen to me ramble. Anyway, I really miss that. I really miss walking and feeling safe during any time of the day. Let's move on to number 3, is the food. What do you think? Would you think the food is better here in the United States, or is it better in Israel? As you can probably guess by this video, I was shocked the quality of food here in America. The quality here is not that great. I'm sorry, but it's not. Not only is the quality not as great, but the healthy options, there are a lot of obese people in the United States. Let's just be real and be frank. There are. And why is that? Because of the unhealthy options, because of the size of containers. Like, why do you need a 2-liter bottle of Coke? I understand America is a big country and go big or go home, yet is that really serving us, that mentality? In my opinion, I don't think so. I miss the quality of food in Israel, the freshness, the crispness of cucumbers and of all vegetables. I miss it. I could spend a whole vlog talking about the food, the amount of fresh vegetables that you would have at breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Meat is eaten, but not at every meal and not every day. You don't need meat at every meal. In my opinion, you do need your protein, your eggs, your chicken, maybe once a day, but your beefs, your steaks, you don't need to eat that every day. In my opinion, you need a lot of vegetables, a lot of fruits, grains, nuts, and not find that quality here. Or at least I have not found it here yet. And the food, the price of food is probably the same. Israel, it's very expensive. Am I saying there is no junk food in Israel? No, there's junk food. You can buy American junk food. It's not easily found, but it is available. And if you are really craving it and can't live without something, you can find it. You can find it. Is it good for you? No. I mean, it's your choice what you want to put into your body. However, in the long run, is it healthy and benefiting you? No, it is not. I miss that. I really miss the food, hands down. The fourth thing I wanted to say that really shocked me moving back is the bureaucracy. Like, Israel has its bureaucracy that it takes a special amount of audacity and patience to get through. Here, although you also have bureaucracy on a different level. Someone described it as this: when one thing stops in a chain of command, something gets stuck, there's a problem, the whole thing shuts down. It's like, oh no, we have this one problem, we need to go fix it, the whole thing shuts down. It slows down the system. However, in Israel, if one problem arises, there's an issue, it doesn't shut down the whole system. There's always a way around it, or there's a way through it. There's that ability to get around a problem and not wait for the 100 other people in front of you or behind you or above you to fix it before you can move on. What I don't miss is the weird hours in Israel. Like, you would have the post office be open from 8 to 11 and then reopen at 1 in the afternoon and close at 5, or other days open from 9 to 1. I'm like, what is it with the weird hours? And that is with any bureaucratic office. You would take a number, you're like, take a ticket, and sit and wait, and you could spend a whole afternoon waiting if you don't have an appointment. It's really slow. I don't miss that. In Israel, you could do better with the efficiency of running your country. That was point number 4, the shock I am returning to. There are different types of efficiencies. There are different types of bureaucracies. And is one better than the other? No. Can they all be improved? Yes, they can. Number 5 that I want to discuss here is coming from Israel, where it is so laid back in some sense, okay? When I say laid back, I mean there isn't a lot of formality. It's a very informal country. And yet at the same time you have like this yalla kadima, let's go forward, like let's move quickly, let's get ahead. Whereas in the United States you have a much more formal and stiff culture and environment, like where everything has to be done like that in a way, which is good and bad. But I miss the laid back, informal way of life. Like from your interactions with a teacher, like you would call your teacher by his or her first name. Your interactions with the bus driver, they're gonna like yell at you like, hey, this is your stop, get off. Like they're gonna remind you. Whereas here, it's more like you stay in your lane, you don't bother other people, you mind your own business. And it's like way more formal and more structured. Is that good? Is that bad? I'm just laying it out for you. You can be the judge and be open to different cultures. Just that. I'm like shocked by the formality and the stiffness that I'm returning to. And I can't wait to be back in Israel. Let's just say that. Those are my 5 things. You stuck around to the very end of this vlog. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate this platform to share my thoughts and to share my experiences and to hear your feedback. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day wherever you are. And if you have other ideas, suggestions, comments, what are your thoughts? Leave your comments in the comment box below, and I will see you guys in the next vlog. Thank you so much. Bye.